situation, of the going on COVID related?
It's currently it's a wait and watch situation. So the university is currently kind of monitoring the situation very closely and looking at what's happening in the coming weeks or months, and then accordingly decide how to go ahead with. Currently, we do plan to go ahead as scheduled for the September session, but we'll have to really take into account what happens in coming months to understand whether we'll be able to start in September or we would like to delay it a little bit to maybe October, November, or maybe have a January start.
Exactly.
I think it's live now.
Yeah. So I'll be starting. We'll have a formal introduction again when all the students have entered. But for now, welcome for everyone who are here with us right now. My name is Ursha Shakya. I am the marketing manager of Biz Education UK and also the host for today's webinar. I will be joined by Bani, who will be hosting today's webinar with me. She is the senior counselor of Biz Education. So on behalf of Biz Education, I'd like to welcome everyone to the first virtual educational fair, first Biz Education virtual fair. Biz Education has been conducting a lot of fairs previously, but this month, due to the situation, we have gone virtual, and this has been quite a success because of everyone's participation. So thank you again to everyone participating. This webinar will be focused on providing the students as much information as possible regarding Swansea University. And for that, I'd like to thank the regional manager, Sweta Jain, for joining us today. So welcome, Sweta.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we also have a few of the current students of UK who are currently a student in the UK. We have Sunita, Ishan, Madan, who are here with us, and they will be sharing their experience of being a student in the UK. So welcome all of you. So without wasting any further time, I would like to request Sweta to share her screen, please.
Okay, are you guys able to share, see my screen?
Yes, Sweta.
Okay, great. So good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. I would just take you through a short presentation about Swansea University, and then I can take any questions that you may have about Swansea, about the courses, about the intake, or any other questions that you guys have. So Swansea is one of the top ranked universities in the UK. We are top 30 in the UK, and we are the highest ranked university in Wales. We've been named as Welsh University of the Year for 2019 as well as 2020. We also rank pretty high in terms of our research quality. We are top 26 in the UK. And also for student satisfaction, we are top 10 in the UK. We have been awarded TEF Gold, which is the highest rating for teaching excellence. There is bronze, silver, and gold, and Swansea has been awarded the highest teaching excellence framework ranking. We are pretty high in our career prospects, our graduate employability. We are ranked as top 5 in the UK. So 99.1% of our graduates are into further education or employment after finishing their program. One of the most affordable cities in the UK as well. So Wales is also quite, affordable country, and Swansea is one of the most affordable cities as well. We were founded in the year 1920, so we're completing our 100 years this year. We are a dual campus university, 2 campuses located very close to the city center. And in terms of strength of the university, we are about 21,000 students, out of which about 3,500 are international. You can see the map of UK on the screen. So the green bit is Wales, and we are located down at the south coast. We are a coastal city lined by the beach throughout. It's a very, very beautiful city. It has mountains, it has sea, it is very green. So very beautiful, very pretty city. We are only an hour away from Wales International Airport and about 3 hours from the London Heathrow International Airport. So we are very close to the bigger cities as well. Most of our students arrive at Heathrow, and then we provide pickup services during enrollment period, so they can avail those services if they wish to come down from Heathrow to Swansea. And from Wales, it's very easy commute. They can take a train or a bus or a cab if they wish to come down. So as I said, we have two campuses very close to the city center. Singleton Park campus is our traditional campus, which is about 100 years old. We have our College of Arts and Humanities, Health and Human Sciences, Law, College of Science, and the medical school located in this on this campus. As you can see on the picture, it's a very green, very beautiful campus. As the name says, it's located inside a park, which is a beautiful space. It's not a park, it's like a mini jungle. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, very green, very beautiful space. Our campuses are self-sufficient, so we have all the facilities that are required by the student on campus. We have accommodations, we have supermarkets, we have clothing stores, we have veggie supermarkets, and accommodations on campus. We also have latest facilities for our students, like a data science library, a law library, a center of nano health, and similar other facilities which are available for students to avail opportunities from on this campus. Bay campus, this is our newly built campus, which was built 5 years ago. And our College of Engineering, School of Management, and the Department of Computer Science is located here. This campus is recently built, has got almost £150 billion of investment on the infrastructure and facilities. We have a computational foundry, which is a big computer science research lab. We also have data networking labs, visualization suites, and similar other facilities for students studying engineering and computer sciences on this campus. We also have a very big hall, which is called Great Hall, which can house up to 700 people. So we have our big career fairs usually in the Great Hall. We also have state-of-art libraries, supermarkets, accommodation, and other facilities on campus. So this campus, after this campus was built, we are the closest university to a beach in the world. So this campus is literally located on the beach. And it's like a personal beach available to students. Again, a very, very beautiful location to study. Also, there are a lot of sports facilities available to students. We have more than 60 different sports teams, including 2 cricket teams. We have a sports complex on both the campuses, and over 100 different societies which students can take part into. Facilities for beach and water sports, because we are a coastal city, so a lot of facilities for this as well. As a city, it's a very, very beautiful, vibrant city. The city center has over 230 different shops, a very beautiful market. We have a lot of cultural places to visit. There are beautiful beaches just half an hour away from the city, which students can visit. Being a coastal city, we have a very beautiful maritime quarter and a lot of sports facilities available in the city for students. Some beautiful pictures of the city that you can see. In terms of our academic provision, we teach a range of subject areas, as you can see on the screen, from management to engineering to sciences, pure sciences, arts and humanities, medicine, health and human sciences, and also law. I'll quickly go one by one. So under management and business, we teach various different subject areas like accounting, finance, banking, analytics, human resources, enterprise and innovation, marketing, tourism, and also an MBA postgraduate program. All our courses are accredited by relevant professional bodies, as you can see on the screen. All the courses, undergraduate courses, come with the option of doing a sandwich year placement or a study abroad year during the program. Engineering and computing, one of the strongest areas that we teach a range of engineering courses like BE engineering, aerospace, chemical, civil, electronic and electrical, mechanical materials, and also courses in computer sciences like big data, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, data sciences, and similar courses. Again, all the courses are accredited by relevant professional bodies, and they offer the opportunity to do a sandwich year placement or a study abroad year in the program. Some of the engineering and computing courses also come with a 2-year option. So 1 year of study and 1 year of work placement. The courses listed on the screen are the 5 courses at the postgraduate level. So this program, these program help students to gain 2 years, 1 year experience along with 1 year of study in the UK. They would either be given, provided a industry placement or an industry focused project. Now, this is not guaranteed, but as a university, we try to make sure that our students do get opportunities to work in the UK, either in the form of a project or a full-time, full-fledged internship or a placement in the UK. Law, we offer courses like LLB at the undergraduate level and a range of LLM programs, including human rights, maritime law, renewable energy law, very, very niche areas as well. Apart from that, we also offer courses in cybercrime, terrorism. We also offer professional courses like graduate diploma in law and legal practice course for students who would like to then go on to practicing in the UK. Range of courses in arts and humanities, so media, communication, journalism, language, literature, human rights, security, international relations, public policy, all those courses are being offered at the university. Health and human sciences, so our largest department, teaching department is health and human sciences. We have courses like nursing, psychology at the undergraduate level, and also postgraduate level courses in healthcare, public health, psychology, neuroscience, and similar areas. So range of programs for students at this level also. We also offer something called graduate entry medicine, which is another route to MBBS. So it's not after 12th, it's after graduation that students can get into graduate entry medicine, which is 4 years, and they can then get an MBBS degree after finishing. In terms of our employability, as I had said earlier, we are top 5 in the UK as per the Guardian University League Table 2020, the latest ranking. We are currently, we have very good industrial partners, some big names which are on the screen: Rolls-Royce, Siemens, Fujitsu, Tata Steel, BP. So there are very, very good industrial partners, strong industrial partners that we have across the globe. We have been awarded various awards for our Employability Academy, wherein we've been named as Best Universities Careers and Employability Team. We've also been shortlisted for National Target Job Awards and also Uni Choice Awards for graduate prospects. So similar recognitions have been given to the university for our work into the graduate employability for students. Just to name a few, we are currently working with a large number of organizations, industrial partners across the globe, more than 3,000 different businesses and organizations that we work with currently. Some of them are co-located on our campus, like Rolls-Royce, Tata. They have research centers on our campuses, and others as well. In terms of academic requirements, for an undergraduate program, we look at around 70% from either a CBSE, ISC board or an HSCB board in 12th as an overall score, or if they are doing an international qualification like IB and A levels, that requirement is also mentioned. In terms of English requirement, we would require, if they've done a CBSE, ISC board, then 70% in their 12th, we are happy to take as an English requirement. But HSCB board is currently not accepted, so they will have to give a recognized English language test, which could be IELTS, TOEFL, or our own English language test. So we are conducting Swansea English language test online, which is on the same pattern as IELTS, and it's free of cost for the first time for students who have got an offer from the university. So that option is available, but we are also accepting IELTS indicator and TOEFL IBT home-based test. In terms of postgraduate, if a student is pursuing a 4-year degree, then we will look at a 60%. If they're doing a 3-year degree, we'll look at a 65%. But for a 3-year degree, we'll look at a case-to-case basis. 4 years degree is something that we would like to accept. For 2-1, so that's for a UK 2-2 requirement. For a UK 2-1 requirement, 65% in a 4-year degree. English, the requirements remain the same. in terms of whether if they have done a CBSE ISC board, plus if they can get MOI, then we can consider. Scholarships, we offer a guaranteed £3,000 bursary to all students who receive an offer from the university for a program that they've applied to us. We also offer some merit-based scholarships like IDO Excellence Scholarship, which amounts to about £6,000 for undergraduate students and £4,000 for postgraduate students. We are also offering School of Management scholarships, which is for master's courses up to £7,000, an MBA scholarship, which is one full fee scholarship, and about two £5,000 scholarships. That's all from me. If you have any questions, I can take them now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sweta. Going forward, Bani will be taking in some questions for you, Sweta.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hi, Sweta.
Hi, Bani.
We have some questions. Students are asking. Nuru is asking, I have passed my year 12 in 2017 with 55%. Can I apply for bachelor's?
55% is too low. 55%. We will not do that. Yeah, it's 70% in 12th that we require. So we are currently partners with Navitas, who are a foundation partner, and the students who study foundation with Navitas, they study on our campus. So the foundation building is located on our campus, the College Swansea, which is the Navitas foundation building, teaching building. It is located on our campus. So they can get an entry through the Navitas foundation program, but we will not be able to consider for a direct entry.
So University of Swansea does not have any foundation courses available, right?
I'm sorry?
Swansea University doesn't have any foundation courses available, right? Then
we do. As I said, we are partnered with Navitas
to
provide foundation courses. So Navitas are our foundation partner, and if students study the Navitas foundation year, then they study on our campus, on the university, Swansea University campus.
Okay. Thank you so much, Seda. And another question is accommodation guaranteed? How much do students typically pay in rent?
So the accommodations, if they apply within the accommodation deadline, then it's yes, it is guaranteed. If they accept their offer well within time. In terms of accommodation, there are different kinds of accommodation. There are shared accommodations, there are ensuite accommodations, and there are studio apartments. So it depends upon what kind of accommodation students would likely to take up. The rent would change. It would typically range from about £80 per week to about £150 per week, depending upon, again, the kind of accommodation they look at. They can stay on university accommodation, but we also have private accommodations within the city, which they can take up, which could be slightly cheaper as well.
Okay, thank you. And do we have any internship available? Who is asking? Like any courses with placement available?
So yes, so undergraduate, as I said, we have sandwich year placements for engineering, management, and College of Science programs. For postgraduate, as I had listed, there are 5 courses which we offer with a year in industry. So that is advanced computer science and 4 engineering courses: mechanical, materials, electronic and electrical, and computer modeling with finite systems.
Okay, thank you so much, Seda. And another student is asking, any special requirement needed for MBA?
So MBA requires 3 years minimum work experience after their graduation at a managerial level. It is not a freshers MBA that requires work experience after graduation. So yeah, that's one of the requirements which are there, apart from the academic requirements.
Okay. And what kind of job can we get within university? Nisa is asking.
So the university, there are part-time opportunities available within the city, and they may be available at the university. It depends upon what is available at that point of time. The students may have opportunity to work with the student services or with the student union or similar other opportunities, but it is very difficult to say what will be available now. Because we need to see what jobs are open at the time when they are applying and when they're there to study. But yes, there are options available.
Okay, thank you. And another question, what makes your university unique? Samira is asking.
So I would say the university is unique because of its teaching, because of its research, because also of its location. So it's a very, very good university. It's a prestigious university. It's a traditional university, as I said, completing 100 years this year. We are also very high ranked in the UK and the top in Wales. Our teaching excellence is rated really high, and also our student experience. So the students, when we say that we are top 10 in the UK for student satisfaction, that means our students are really happy and they give a very positive feedback when they finish their studies at the university. Also, we've won this award called Watchuni Awards, which is again about student satisfaction and student experience studying at a university. We've been a winner for the year 2019 in Watchuni Awards. So which again is, I would say, is a living proof of how we treat our students and how inclusive the university is in terms of helping students out with any queries or questions or feedback that they have.
Thank you. And will September intake affected by COVID or not? Noru is asking.
So yeah, again, it's very difficult to say because the situation is very volatile. It's very fluid at the moment. We don't know what will happen in coming weeks, coming months. So as I said earlier, again, that we are keeping a very close watch as a university. We are keeping a very close watch on the current situation. We are monitoring it on a regular basis, and we are also preparing ourselves for any alternate scenarios wherein we may have to defer intake by a month or two, or maybe start some programs in January. So we're looking at all possible options and keeping us ready in case we need to defer, but we definitely do plan to start our September intake as scheduled if everything normalizes.
Thank you so much, Seta. I hope you have got your answer, Nuru. And another question is, what kinds of scholarship for international students do you offer?
So scholarship, we have a £3,000 bursary, which is called Thrive Bursary for students who apply to us and who get an offer for the program that they've applied for. If they accept their offer, they will get a £3,000 off on their tuition fee. Apart from that, we have merit-based scholarships. So we have a £4,000 scholarship. So it's either 3,000 or £4,000. It's not 3 plus 4. £4,000, which is called IDEO Excellence Scholarship, wherein they have to fill a scholarship application form once they've applied to us. If they meet the entry requirements for scholarship, if the panel looks at their application and they feel that they deserve the scholarship, they should be able to get, instead of 3, they will get a £4,000. So when it's based, we look at a high academic achievement, and we also look at other things that they bring on their application.
So students do have to apply for scholarship in separate form or anything?
Yes. So there is one which is automatic, which comes with the offer. If they are looking for a higher award of 4,000, then they will have to make a scholarship application and submit it to us.
Okay. Any other special requirement for that scholarship?
Basically, they need to have, so for example, if you look at 70% in 12th for an undergraduate program, and if the student is looking to achieve merit scholarship, IDEO Excellence Scholarship, then we will look at an 85% in their 12th, plus other things that they bring with their application, how strong their profile is, what all they've done apart from their studies, how, in terms of extracurriculars or anything else that adds value to their application. And similarly for postgraduate. So we look at a higher achievement plus more value addition in their form.
Okay. Thank you so much for your information, Seta. And Anisa is asking, is IELTS compulsory?
Mm-hmm. Yes, if they haven't done a CBSE ISC board, then yes. We are only exempting CBSE ISC board for 70% if they've done it. If not, then if they've done an HSCB board, then we would require an English language test.
And what about that English language test? Do you have to apply for that, or what kind of procedures?
There are like IELTS is conducting their own online test called IELTS Indicator. Then TOEFL also has a home-based test called TOEFL IBT home-based test. So we are accepting those or the same scores for IELTS and TOEFL. Plus, we are also conducting our own English language test called Swansea English Language Test. So if a student has applied to us and holds an offer conditional on English, then we are happy to, provide an option to take up the test, which is Swansea's test, and it is free of cost first time.
Okay.
And the date, the latest date for SWELT now is 18th May, but we will be coming out with more dates and students can register and appear for that test. It's on the same pattern as IELTS.
Okay, that's great news for students. And will university provide placement for UG students? I think she wants to ask, university will provide its own placement or students have to search for that?
It's sandwich year, wherein again, see, nobody can guarantee you anything, but yes, when the students come onto a sandwich year, we know that they would require a placement in the year 3. So we provide a lot of guidance, counseling, and connections in terms of finding the right opportunity for themselves. So we do have sandwich year placements for students for management, engineering, and science courses.
Okay, so students have to find it by their own, right?
No. Our careers and employability will help them to find the opportunity, but they will have to prepare for the interview. So unless they clear the interview, they will not be able to get it. But having said that, we have a very dedicated careers and employability team, which helps out finding the right kind of opportunities for students. And they help in, training them in terms of also conducting mock interviews, telling them how to write the CV as per the UK standards, also connecting them to prospective employers. So there's a lot of support and guidance available to students. But of course, they have to for an interview and they have to prove that they are a reserve candidate. And on that note, I have also just yesterday we had a session wherein we had a student who was studying BSc Business Management with us, and she did 1 year of sandwich year placement in London. So there are opportunities to get it, but you also have to prove to the employer that you deserve that.
Thank you. But I guess there is some problem with internet. Am I only listening like this, or anyone else also? Because some problem
breaking at some point, sometime only. I think it's okay, but it's okay now.
Okay, and we have another questions. Who will take the English test? Also, how many times should we give English test if previous test does not satisfy by university? Samira is asking.
So the thing is that English language test is conducted by our English language department. So when you register for the test, then they'll send you all the details, how it'll be conducted and what all, what is the pattern and what all is required. If you clear the entry requirements for the English language test, you're not required to take it again. If not, then you may have to take it again if you wish to clear that condition. And for any subsequent tests will be chargeable. So it's only for the first time we are providing it free. Students can also take IELTS Indicator. As I said, I'm saying it again. IELTS Indicator is the online IELTS English language test. It is again the same as the IELTS physical test. And if students would like to take that, they can take that. They can also take TOEFL if they wish to do so, the home-based test. So it will be judged on the same, it will be basically as the same as the physical tests.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
And they will have to take it as many times as they do not clear the conditions. They will have to, if they wish to come on to a program and they need to clear English language test, and there is a minimum requirement, they will have to fulfill those requirements. We cannot exempt unless they fulfill the entry requirements for English language test.
Great. Thank you. And she's also asking, I have completed my bachelor's degree in 2016. Should I eligible to apply master in computer science without IELTS? Can you please tell me about tuition fees as well? She's asking.
So I would suggest that, in terms of any particular questions, they should get in touch with you. But yes, you can apply, but you need to justify the gap. So if you have studied in 2016 and, finished your graduation in 2016, if you've been working for these 3-4 years and then want to apply for a post-graduation to enhance your current knowledge and skills, you can definitely apply. We need to know what have we been doing from 2016 to 2020 till the time you've made your application or you started your program with the university. Yes. In terms of entry requirements, as I said, if you have done a 4-year degree, we would require a 60% and above from your undergraduation. That is what we look at.
Yeah, and can you please tell me about the tuition fees? She's also asking.
What program did he say? I'm sorry.
Computer science, MSc Computer Science.
Computer science is £18,500. That's the tuition fee for 2020 intake.
Okay, thank you. And Bikalp is asking, what is foundation course and for which students this course is for? Is asking.
Foundation is for students who are not meeting direct entry requirements. For example, the student that we spoke about in the beginning, who's got 55%, but we require 70%. So students who do not meet a direct entry requirement, then they will have to take up a foundation program.
Exactly. Thank you. And can you clear how much should we pay in first installment and what about fees structure?
So the students are, when they accept their offer, they have to pay a deposit amount of £2,000 to confirm their offer. And at the time of enrollment, they're required to pay 50% of the tuition fee, and rest of the 50% can be paid in 2 equal installments.
Okay, thank you. And being UG students, we will have any option on January intake or not? Nuru is asking.
Again, I cannot give a definitive answer to that. We will let you know. Maybe the university is currently deciding how to go ahead with this. So hopefully by June, we should have a more answer for that, more clarity onto the situation, and accordingly we'll decide.
Okay, thank you. And is IELTS compulsory? Because is asking, I think I have already answered this question. So we'll go to another question. What additional facilities does university provide for their students? Nisa asking.
So we have all sorts of facilities for students. Our campuses have libraries, cafes, restaurants, accommodation, sports facilities. There are student unions who are very actively involved in various kind of activities, which students, as an international student, they can also get involved in. There are cultural societies and different other kinds of societies that students can get involved in. So a lot of facilities for students to explore if they wish to do so.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I have one question for you as well. What about post-registration nursing requirement? Like, do we need IELTS 7.7 or any less than that?
So currently it's IELTS, they've slightly lowered the requirement. It's IELTS 6.5 with a 6.5 in each component. So earlier it was 7 with 7, but recently has been a change. It's 6.5 with a 6.5 in each. That's the minimum requirement.
Wow, that's great. And what about if any student has done PCL nursing? Do you know PCL nursing over here?
So when I came to Nepal, there was a talk around it, but I think for anything like that, we'll have to map their content, what they've studied in their nursing in India or in Nepal, and then map it. But the chances are very difficult because our nursing leads to having a registration just work as a registered nurse in the UK. So I am not too sure. That has to be mapped first.
Okay, so for now we can apply if any student have completed his or her +2 in biology and have IELTS overall 6.5, not less than 6.5.
Yes.
And what about master's pre-registration course?
So that is, I guess, it's not open for international students.
Okay, and any post-registration courses available for nursing?
Not currently in nursing. It's only the undergraduate that we have.
Thank you so much, Sweta. I needed that one. And another student is asking, Bikalp is asking, I have completed my plus two securing 57%. So should I directly apply for bachelor or foundation course? And my English marks in class 12 is 70. Can I apply without IELTS for foundation program?
So foundation, maybe you have to check with Navitas because they have their own entry requirements. He is not eligible for a direct entry. He can only apply through Navitas for a foundation program.
Okay, I think because we need to talk after this session as well. And Samira is asking, are these separate deadlines? Are there any separate deadlines for admissions and the scholarship application? Also, can you please tell me the offer documents?
So the application is currently open, and students can apply anytime now. What we need with the application is their 10th, 12th graduation mark sheets, statement of purpose, and recommendation letters. If due to the lockdown situation, they are not able to get recommendation letters from their professors or from the college, then we are currently happy to take all the other documents and assess on that basis and give a conditional offer for LORs. So it completely depends what documents do they have. We definitely require their academic documents and personal statement to make a decision on the application. What was the other question? Sorry.
Offer documents
Yeah,
and the
that's what.
scholarship application deadline.
What do
Admissions.
you mean by offer documents?
That means if anyone have to apply for offer letter, we need to submit some.
That I've covered the application documents that I've told already. Yeah. What
Okay.
else?
Another is deadline for admissions.
So there's currently no particular deadline, but the earlier you apply, the better. The applications, as I said, are open. So it is good to apply now and go as far as possible in your application process, so that once the lockdown opens and you can then apply for, if somebody is interested in applying for a loan, they can apply for an education loan. And when the visa offices open, they can apply for their visas. So I would suggest that complete the process as much as you can now, so that you do not kind of waste any time later on to start the application and you go ahead with that. So currently, make your application. It's an online application. Get your offer in hand. Make sure that you are able to prepare what is required in terms of the conditional documents that are required, or any other processes that are required, so that once the lockdown opens, they can start with their processes and apply for the visa.
Okay, thank you. And what documents do you need to submit for cash letter? Do we can pay tuition fee only, or we have to submit any other
You just
documents?
need student's passport, latest passport copy. They will also, there's a CAS questionnaire that they receive with the offer letter, which they need to fill and send to us. So once they have done that, everything is ready on their part. And as soon as the CAS requirements are done and we start issuing CAS, then we send students to him or her.
Okay, so we need to pay 4,000 minimum for class. Yeah,
2,000.
right. 2,000.
Yeah, that's the deposit amount. 2,000.
Okay, what about credibility interview? Do university takes any credibility interview before CAS or after CAS?
We don't. So the CAS questionnaire that I'm talking about, it's more like a credibility interview wherein we ask basic questions, as in why do they want to study, what do they want to do after that. So the basic questions that are being asked during an interview. So this is a way of preparing them in terms of when they have their application submission, the visa application submission. If they've been asked any questions, they'll be prepared with that. So what I would suggest is to make sure that they answer CAS questionnaire very carefully and look at the questions and understand what we are asking them and reply accordingly.
Yeah, thank you so much. And how many days will it take to issue the CAS? Asking one student.
So CAS, it will depend upon when they apply. When their offer is unconditional, then it'll take about a week or so. Once the CAS issuance has started, which will start anytime now. So yeah.
Okay. And sorry, we have so many questions. I think you're comfortable answering them.
So that's
And
okay.
okay, so another question. I have a query for you. Please tell me the requirements of pre and post registration nursing. How many hours we have to study in a week? I think.
So again, we do not have a postgraduate MSc post or pre-registration program, so I can't really answer this. But an undergraduate BSc adult nursing, they have classes 5 days a week. The schedule, the exact schedule they get only when they reach, so they will get their timetable in terms of attendance and the class timings and everything. So usually they have classes 3 days a week, but they also have to do a lot of self-study, and there'll be a lot of practical nursing, practical training for nursing program. So it's quite a full schedule for them.
Okay, thank you. And Paras is asking requirement for accounting and finance course. I think he's asking for
Undergraduate or postgraduate?
undergraduate course.
70%. Any undergraduate program, minimum 70% in 12th is required.
Okay. I only have 55% in bachelor's. Can I apply for master? Anisa is asking.
So is it a 3-year degree or a 4-year degree? Again, 55%, we look at a 60% minimum.
Yeah.
But we can look at the overall application and decide. So I would suggest her to apply, and then we can look at her application, and then accordingly can decide.
I also have one question. Sorry, Bani. So, Sweta, we were talking about cash for the foundation year and bachelor's cash. Will that be a combined cash or separate?
I think it is a combined cash.
Foundation and bachelor's will be combined. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, another question is, do you have any MPH courses available, Master in Public Health course available?
We have Public Health and Health Promotion, MSc.
Yeah. So any special requirement for that course?
We require a 65% in undergraduation for that program, Public Health. Yeah.
And duration of Public Health?
1 year. It's a 1 year.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Sweta, another one question. It's related to inside UK application. What would you say? Will the student be eligible for a second master? Within the UK.
So the thing is that they, if they want to do a second master's, it has to be a progression from their current qualification. And unless it's a progression, I don't think so. Any university will accept, and even during their visas, they will face a lot of difficulties. So if they have done a higher qualification already, for example, I get students who have done their bachelor's and they've done an MBA and they have work experience, and then they want to go for an MSc or an MA program. I don't think that's a very convincing profile for a master's program, because they've already done a higher qualification. They already have a good amount of work experience. So I don't think so that'll be eligible. But yes, if somebody has done, say, master's in one area and they want to kind of explore another area of specialization, then yes.
You have to show some kind of progression in the
progression. Yeah, it has to be a progression. It has to make sense, basically, to the UK government, to the Visas and Commission, to the officer who's looking at their application. So it should not be the case wherein they're just adding one more degree to stay back for a longer period in the UK. That shouldn't be the case. If that reflects from their application, it would be very difficult for them to get an offer or a visa for that program.
Thank you. I have another one question. What if any student get visa refusal, and how much time will it take to refund that tuition fee? Student already have paid that. So
Okay, so the visa refusal, if they get and if they want to reapply, we'll have to look at what was the reason of their visa refusal. The refusals could be on the basis of wrong documentation. So the student may be genuine, but the documentation, financial documents and everything, they may not have good documentation, the correct documentation. So if it is because of that, then we again take, prepare a student in terms of their interview. And also we are happy to reissue CAS again. But if it is because of any other reason, then we'll have to look at what is the reason of rejection. If a student is looking to get their refund, then they have to just let us know. They have to send us a copy of their visa refusal, and then we'll start the internal processing in terms of refund of their deposit money, which they pay usually before their visa interview. So that I think would take about 15 days, 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks approximately.
Okay.
Once we have all the required documents from them.
Okay, thank you. And any airport pickup service for students?
We do have from Heathrow. So they'll have to book it. It's a paid service. They can book it for themselves. They can also book it for their parents. They're traveling with them. But yes, that's available for students during the enrollment period. We do not have pickup services from Wales International Airport, but we do have pickup services from Heathrow.
Okay, thank you so much for your answers, Sweta. And I guess we have no questions left. I would like to ask students to, if you have any questions remaining, you can ask. And till then, we can talk with our UK students, Ursa, please.
Yeah, sure, Bani. Thank you so much. Like Bani said, while we go on to our next session, we will be taking in your questions if you have any questions for Sweta here. But now we'll be moving on with the next session, which is talking to the students of the current student in UK. So if anyone has any questions for the students themselves, also you can write in your questions. So to begin, we have Dikshit here. Dikshit, hi. So he's a current student in the UK. So yeah, you can share your experience now, Dikshit. The mic is all yours.
Okay. नेपालीमा elaborate गर्दा हुन्छ नि, I guess. Is it all right?
I think it'll be better if you spoke in English for everyone else.
Okay, it's all right then. Hi everyone, this is me Dikshit. I'm doing my master's here in UK. I came here for January intake. So, regarding my experience and all, let me speak about. I have taken some points.
Sorry, Dikshit. Sorry to interrupt. Your voice is a bit far away. It might be because of the mic. It was clear a while ago.
What about now? No? Just a second then.
Bani, is it only me or is it the same for everyone?
Same for us as well. We're not listening you.
Just give me some minutes.
Yeah, Dikshit, while you do that, I'll just go on with another student till you make that ready. So Sunita is here with us as well. Sunita, would you like to share your experience till the time Dikshit is, facing some technical errors right now?
Okay, thank you, Ursadi. Hello, everyone. I'm Sunita. I'm studying MSc International Hospitality and Tourism right now. So I came to UK last September, and today I'm here to share some experience as being an international student in UK. To be honest, it's really hard. It's a really hard life in UK as being an international student, because we have got like lots of challenges and opportunities we have here. So regarding about the jobs, weather, and education system, and even sometimes food, we face some kind of challenges and opportunities. So I think UK is a place for the international student where you can where you can grab lots of opportunities if you are really capable of it. So for me, it was not easy to adjust in the environment for the first time, as there was like more challenging and opportunities right in front of me, finding part-time jobs, adjusting with the weather and the environment and or the environment as well. So for me, like, the UK weather is the most horrible weather that I've ever experienced in my life, because it's I mean, we cannot trust the UK weather, because like sometimes it's rain, sometimes it gets cold. In the same time, it gets lots of windy, and also talking about the education. So the education system is really different from our country, because we have to rely on all the materials that are provided by our tutors. So they'll be there for us to teach and help, but they won't be saying like you have to but they will be there for you for 24/7 to help you and for guidance, but you need to seek help with them. So the education system in UK is really kind of research based. You have to do it on by your own. So I think it's really good, because I think it's an opportunity to develop ourselves as well. So beside that, you'll have like more. We'll have like library facilities, which will be 24 hours, 7 days. So you can go anytime if you want any help, or if you need anything from the library, then you can go there. And so talking about the jobs and placement, it depends on yourself. So nobody is going to say like Sunita, or like some person. So I can provide you a job. Nobody is going to take 100% sure about like jobs and the placement. So for the job, you have to be you have to depend on yourself. So university and friends will be the mediator, as they can just say you like, there's one job, so you can apply it, or we can help you to apply for that one, but they won't guarantee like you'll be getting like this job at this position for 100% sure. So they will be just as a guidance. So talking about my job experience, so when I came to UK, I didn't work for the 3 months, because I wanted to look around the place where I live. Actually, I'm from Preston, and so I took like 3 months to look around and to know about the education system of UK. How does it work, and how can we can how can that how that education will be going to help. So I did some research for the first 3 months of my UK stay, and then after I worked as a carer. And so actually I did have a work experience before coming here. For 2 years I worked in China and in Nepal as well, in hotel industry. So I was wondering to work in the hotel industry and restaurant in UK as well, but because it takes a long time to get in a particular field. So before starting working in hotels, I started to work as a carer for 2 months, and then after I got a chance to work with the Marriott International in Manchester, and then so till now I'm working with them. So I would like to, and so I can say that, so whenever you come to the UK, so probably you'll get the most job is care job. So that would be really, so that's a really easy finding job, and then you can get trained and then you can work there. But if you want to work in your one particular field or particular related course study, then you have to wait and watch and believe in God, because they will help you. Even I was planning, because I have faced the same thing. I couldn't work for like 3 to 6 months, because I wanted to work in my one particular
That is
particular workplace.
sorry,
So
for interrupting you. So
yes,
it's all because of your determination and your, you know, you were able to find a good job and all that.
yeah,
So thank you so much.
yeah. So yeah, Ursati. So actually, I would like to tell all those friends who are coming to the UK, I would like to say, please don't feel demotivated while landing to the UK, because it's really a new world and it's really a challenging and opportunity place. But if you land in the right platform, then I know that you're going to rock it. So I'm believing in myself as well. So right now, because due to this COVID virus, we are just having distance learning as well. And so I'm about to end my session as well. I'm working for my dissertation as well. So probably if by the hopefully maybe I can get a placement in the same hotel that I would work for. So I just want to say to all those friends, so please come before coming to the UK, please do have some research regarding about your university, about the living cost and living everything. Please do research so that you won't feel like reality versus the expectation, you know. So I guess, so if you have any questions regarding about anything, just feel free to question. I'll be here to answer your questions. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Rusadi and Hariday, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Anita. That was very
You're
informative.
welcome.
So we'll just
Yeah.
move on to next student who's in line. Madan. Madan is also a current student who is currently a student in UK. So Madan, can you hear us?
Yeah, thank you, Didi.
Hi, Madan.
Hi, everyone.
Madan, would you like to turn on your video?
Okay, which?
If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good to see you, Madan. So please do share your experience of being a current student in the UK.
Hi, everyone. I am Madan, and studying MSc in Mechatronics and Intelligence Machine. Here, I was engineer bachelor. I have done bachelor in engineering from Tribhuvan University from Kathmandu, and I have here I am being here in this January. One thing I need to mention in this seminar is before you are coming here, before you will be here, just do research on what you are going to study and what will you learn from that, and what the things you have, so that you can do pursuit for your master degree to achieve more higher level. And next thing is living here is fine. It's fine and it's more enjoyable because it is a this is new environment here, and we need to adjust a lot of things here because the environment is new, and lots more you go, the more you explore, the more easier you will be here. And next thing is at this COVID-19, we are lacking the college environment because we need to learn online courses by here, and this is challenging because being an engineering student, and we need to use lots of lab out there in college, but we are lacking this time. But the tutor will help you in every times. If you got any struggles, they can be with you. So try to learn something, but just remember that you are here to study, not for only work. Just don't go for work only. Just do what you are here for. Thank you. This much for me.
Thank you so much, Madan. That was short and sweet, and you really cleared out of what you wanted to say. And students, if you have any questions for them, you can write in our chat box. Now we will move on to Ishan. Ishan, if you're ready, would you like to share your experience with us, please? Hello. Hi,
Yeah,
Ishan.
sure, Risha.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much for
everyone.
coming.
I'd like to highlight two or three aspects in the student life here. I came here in 2019 September, and I'm doing my MBA. Everything was going well until the COVID-19 hit the world. And now we are having this online classes, like virtual classes, and we have to limit ourselves. Um, to internet and online resources, which might be a little bit challenging for Nepalese students, because we are not used to researching and finding materials and doing things all by ourselves. And here in the UK, which is a little bit different from what it is there in Nepal, is that like we are assessed based on our assignments, group work, presentations, more like task based homeworks, rather than what you um study in the textbooks or what you write in the exam. It is totally different. So I would like to advise coming students to familiarize yourself with the education system here in the UK. And also one of the major important basic needs required for an international student is housing and accommodation. For me, it was easy here in the beginning days to adjust myself, because I had my apartment already fixed before coming here. Just imagine yourself, you land here in the UK, you've got like suitcases and like baggage with you, and you've got no place to go. So that is very much a big headache, mentally, physically. It wears you off, trust me. So therefore I would advise prospective students to think about where would you live once you come here in the UK. And the other things, I think Sunita and Madan, they've talked about it as part-time work. Uh, I prepared myself mentally, thinking that I will not be able to work for at least 3 months once I'm here in the UK. So just like mentally prepare yourself. If you get your part-time job before 3 months, that's good. You're lucky. But just mentally and like financially prepare yourself for at least 3 months. And the foremost thing is you are here to study and not to work. And that should be the basic idea of why you are here in the UK. And other things basically is like you just try to approach, consult and ask your colleagues, I mean to say your friends, your tutors, or like how Sweta, she explained there will be career guidelines and assistance from different organizations involved with the university. Try to approach them, ask questions, and then speak up. That's how you get solutions to your problems or issues. I think that's all I would like to share. And if there are any questions or anything you would like to ask, you're always welcome, in the chat to Bani, Ursha, just yeah, speak up. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ishan. So yeah, so that was the information, that was the real-time experience sharing by the students who are currently students in the UK. So this is a great opportunity to ask them as well, if you have any questions of like anything, how they're doing, what they're doing right now. So you can ask us any questions anytime. We will wait for two more minutes for the questions. So if you have any questions, please do write in the chat box, and then we'll go ahead with the ending session for today. So if you have any questions, please do write into us. So I think most of the information has been detailed by everyone here. So further also, if you have any questions, you can always write into us. Okay, Vikalpa, that's good to know. So he said he has no questions, and thank you so much. So what we'll do is we'll just have a short wrap-up remarks by our senior operation here in Biz Education Nepal. Kedar sir, would you like to conclude today's session for today?
Yes, Irsa, thank you. Thank you very much. So first of all, I would like to thank Sweta for the very informative session. I think all the participants, students, they got much of the information regarding University of Swansea, its course options, scholarship options, and different job prospects around there. So, and I'd also like to thank all the participant students for making this event a successful one. And before moving forward, I would like to say something about Beach Education Nepal. So as you all know, we are working as an industry leader, mainly in the field of recruiting students in different UK universities of different locations, not only in the prime location. So Beach has very high visa success rate as well, because I myself, our UK director Hari sir, we involved with each and every steps of student, uh, let's say from their admission to from their visa application to the interview preparation, all the things we do in a specific way so that our success rate is very high. And uh, but before the success of our students depends, let's say, fully determined by how successful they become after reaching UK as well. So to make them well prepared, I have a couple of recommendations to all the students on what issues they need to consider before deciding their abroad study, or what issues they need to consider in university selection, their course selection, and all. The first thing, they need to be clear on their objective of abroad study, whether it is for sole education purpose, or it is for gaining some abroad experiences, or they would like to settle over their destination country, and what value they have uh, of the course they studied over there. They need to be clear on that, and they need to decide whether to go for abroad study or not. Once they decide to go for abroad study, they need to choose the destination country, and couple of issues should be considered before choosing the country. The first thing, the visa system the destination country has on their, let's say, student visa stream. So what system, what is their visa, let's say, system, and what is their working rights system for students, what are the costs involved in living and maintenance over there, what financial requirements they need to do. So, and what are the internship and post-study working rights options over there? They need to consider, they need to select the country considering these factors. Once they select the country, the second thing, so the course they intend to study, so they need to have detailed research on the course, its, let's say, content, the modules, and everything. And once they select the course, so which university they will be studying, so on the basis of the availability of their course of interest, the duration of the program, the fee, and the intake itself as well, and the scholarship options on that particular university, they need to choose in that way. So finally, so your research will determine your success. Please do ask something about, let's say, your queries. Even if the program is over, we will be taking your queries over the phone. We have shared our telephone number, and we have shared our even WhatsApp and Viber number. So the more you ask, the more you learn. So to be able to ask first, you need to have some proper research, and we'll be happy to answer all sorts of queries regarding your admission, regarding your visa process, regarding your, let's say, uh, all sorts of queries regarding Swansea. So please feel free to ask anything you have. We will be happier to answer. Our Biz UK team, Biz Nepal team will be answering your queries. So thank you very much once again for making our event a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you, Kedar sir. We also have our Biz Director, Hari sir. Would you like to say some few words, sir? Hi, sir.
Thank you, Ursa. Thanks for giving me a chance to speak about UK education. See, I myself, I'm a British Council certified counselor, and I'd like to thank Sweta as well. It's a pleasure to work with you, Sweta. And it's regarding Swansea, now this event is regarding Swansea and the life in UK. Swansea is a university, UK top 5 postgraduate prospect for students. And this makes it unique. And it's the TF Gold University. There are universities have a different ranks, like teaching and other things in UK. So Swansea is in the top. So why Nepalese student willing to go for Swansea? If you want to go for the quality education, quality system, and that's the place. There are lots of the courses which you can't find in other university, and Swansea have the lots of the engineering program with the 2 years placement programs for postgraduate degree. If you want to be a successful person, pursuing a degree with a high rank university, okay, there's one university come with B's, and that's the Swansea. Okay, so I insist my students, okay, if you feel you want to go particularly outside London, I spend your time for education, and quality is not only education, it's quality education. And there is a university called Swansea in 3 hours from the London, and it's a beautiful city of Wales. Wales city, Wales, the country, is a place of beaches, and it's the blue beaches. It's not like the muddy beaches. Sorry to say, I mean living in place where we can't find the blue beaches, and the Swansea, they have a blue beaches as well. And Wales is a place it's like our country. Nepal is surrounded by mountains, and Swansea is a similar place. It's Wales is surrounded by mountains, and it's like a home for Nepalese student as well. If you wanna, if somebody say I miss the mountains and everything, there is a place, Swansea. You got the beach, you got the mountains, and you got nice people over there. And in other word, in other sense as well, Swansea awarded student choice award back to back 2-3 years, and that makes it unique. If I always insist student to go for your choice, not what we say, and do research about the Swansea, and you're gonna know about the Swansea's value in international arena. So my my advice to the international student: it's a bumpy road ahead. It's not the clean path, but you need to do your research. And there are some good experience and bad experience we have heard now, isn't it? But they are settled here because it takes time to settle in this country, because you're new to this country, new to this culture. Once you settle, your life gonna be easy. But the fight you need to fight, not us. The fight is there, the battle is there, and you are the guys. You need to fight, and we are here to give you advice. Anytime, if you don't want to come to UK, you can withdraw your file and you can sit and you can do your study back home. But if you think you want to go some countries, you don't done your research, then you definitely gonna get in a trouble. So I said every time, if you want a quality studies, quality education, and I'm proud to say Swansea is one of the top university in the UK. And see, nurses, they have a really good nursing program, and they run this nursing program since 10-15 years for international students. And there are lots of Indian students are benefited from that course. But I haven't seen a 5 student from Nepal. So why not, student join University of Swansea for a quality education? And see it, Swansea speak by its result. It's not me talking about the Swansea. It is result speak by itself. See, if you want to go, Ursa, so it already mentioned Swansea awarded a first university in Wales. So see, there are so many good things about the Swansea. Just if anyone willing to go for best university in Wales, if anyone want to go for quality university in the UK, please choose Swansea. And like, if you want any help regarding Swansea, and if you guys are struggling in this country, see, BES education here in UK as well. No matter which city, which country you're living in the UK, we are there to help you. Because I myself living in Preston, but if you're living in a Swansea, you're living in any part of UK, we always connect with you. Okay, it only takes us like 5 to 6 hours to drive, and we always ready to help. Except this COVID, because we're not allowed to go anywhere. So in other case, we are ready to help you, and we are ready to like help you, guide you for further for your career. Not like it's not, don't like feel like we are here to give you like every kind of guidance, but we'll try to do our best. As Sweta mentioned earlier as well, university has a qualities, and just take that qualities and make your life better. We are here to guide you, and we are giving you the right university, right price, and there are some scholarships as well. So if you think like you have a good percentage and you want to pursue like quality education with a good university, apply now. Don't waste your time to apply other universities saying I got the 2,000 pound, 3,000 pound. You got the full scholarship in Swansea if you're capable to apply. If you have a good marks, apply now, and just give us the time as well. And there are lots of questions regarding COVID and other things. So it's finger crossed, guys. Okay, no one gonna say when exactly COVID gonna end and when exactly university gonna be open. Every university says they're gonna open by September. I haven't heard any university saying they are not going to run the September, because everything is in a hope. So if anything changes, we'll let you know. But the time being, the students sitting at home, just do your research, the course modules and the course they are going to study. Do that research now, because I don't want to see you guys and saying after like 5 months, once you hear, you're going to say, okay, I didn't know the course. Please do your research now and do the research about the university. See, I said I personally, because this is the event for Swansea, and this is the quality speak itself. So please, guys, if you want to pursue further, let us know, and you can directly contact with the Sweta as well. Okay, because Sweta is always there to help. And so I like thank to everyone, every student, and whoever watching in a Facebook and whoever watching in other media as well. Thank you, everyone. And see, this is the starting. We are starting new concept, like saying like virtual fair. It's like virtual counseling, but what happened, like we're trying to use fear, but because of the COVID, our fair is cancelled. So this month, like we just say month of May, month of BG Education Virtual Fair. So we are giving you the option. So just choose the best one. And for now is like, say, I'm not comparing any other university, because like it's all are same for me. But if you want a quality, and there is a quality in front of you, and just process your applications, and please do let us know what we do for further you. Okay, I'll give it back to the Ursa for now. And I think Sweta want to say something, and let's conclude the event.
Thank you so much, Hari sir.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're almost on the end of our webinar. Sweta, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for organizing this, and thank you for inviting me to do this event. It was, I think it was useful for students. It was really useful for me to understand what kind of questions they are seeking answers to. So I would just say again that, I think like every other university, Swansea is also trying to do its best in terms of having intake as scheduled in September, but we will keep our students informed of any changes that are that we need to implement due to COVID-19. But I would advise students to start making their applications to make sure that they are able to at least complete the application process part. And as soon as the situation normalizes a little bit and the lockdown opens, they can, further go ahead with their application process. And yeah, just stay home, take care, and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sweta. And thank you every participant for joining us today. We'll be conducting similar fair in the month of June as well. We'll let everyone know about it. We'll let you know about it too, Sweta. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.